cracking contest here. What are we going to get from this one?
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that will have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Lovely ball, this could lead to something. Lots of room for them now. Making good ground and still going. For the lead here. A wild effort, you have to say, and probably the less said about it, the better. Come away with the ball. Oh, could be here. Hard work brings reward. They've got the ball. Setting up the chance. Oh, he saw it coming.
That looked really dangerous, didn't it?
The game really needs to settle. Lovely setup. Has a go. Hits the upright. A bit of a disappointing end to the attack.
Well, they so nearly took the lead there. They just have to keep creating these opportunities. And
trying his luck. The effort shut out. It's played in now. Cleared, but not far enough. Not the end to the move they were looking for. Oh, wonderful ball that. A vital block. And he'll have a go here. Struggling to keep the ball there. Beautifully weighted ball. That hasn't been decisively dealt with. Having a look. Terrific bit of blocking. Oh, good strike. Well, it briefly appeared to be on target, but too much elevation in the end. Goal kick to come. It's gone astray, and it was far too easy.
yeah, they can't give it away that cheaply.
And it's opened up! And a really smart stop there. It's been delivered. Oh, not what the idea deserved. I'm sure he scored them in training. It's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. And the flag goes up for offside.
Echo, stop.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Your cheeseburger deserves a nice big slice of our Sargento family legacy.
Well read.
You can taste over 7 years of our family commitment to high
Just
quality,
needs the
real
composure now.
cheese in every bite.
It's
We
it.
have our
1-0.
$1
And that could change the shape of the game.
Promise you can taste.
I didn't know M&M's like eating M&M's.
Who's eating M&M's?
And the game restarts with the score 1-0.
What have you done? Look, I won't judge. They're so airy, so crispy. You know something. M&M's caramel. Now hot.
Because a car that doesn't make
Lovely
you
ball.
feel
This
any
could
better
lead to something.
is a car that stops short of amazing.
And they might be in. That brings a close to the first half at the Estadio do Dragão.
$19, Homoglow will clean your entire house. Everything from dishes to vacuuming, even laundry. Join thousands of Americans and book your first cleaning today for just $19.
Running a successful delivery company has taught me something. You're only as good as your tool. We have AT&T Business, and that's why we're the best.
Where? You're where? There's nothing here.
What?
You guys are early.
And so we're underway with the second half.
Signature there?
Yeah. You guys thirsty? I just made some lemonade.
Ah, it's really warm in here. Like a good one.
Looks a good ball. And played in there. It's there. That didn't last long. They're back level already.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Now, can he get the cross in? That's where it ends. They go now, there could be a break on. Oh, what a chance! And another! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. No wonder they're celebrating. Incredible!
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best, and then it's a pretty tidy finish too. Hits it hard, he hits it low, and it just makes it difficult for the keeper. A really nice goal.
Getting closer. Switched on and ready to intercept there. That's not a bad-looking ball. Having a look, and it's comfortably gathered. Just take things forward a notch here. And a vital interception to snuff out the danger. Oh, great work. What's next? And it's in! The goal to get us back to level pegging.
Well, got caught napping there. It's such a bad place to lose possession. It really is.
Vital goal to bring things level, and the contest continues. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? It's a corner, and a chance may be to go in front. It's put into the middle. No danger from that one. Might get caught on the break here. They found a way through. Cleared away, but not with conviction. Bit of a disappointing end to the attack. 20 minutes left to play. Oh, that's been won really smartly. Promising looking ball. Got a lead here. Well, he's got 2 now, and he's playing a starring role here.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, but I think the defending is poor. How can the goalkeeper be left so exposed with 2 players running at him? Mind you, it's still a great team goal.
Possession changes hands. It's a perfect threaded through ball. Now composure needed. And that's really useful defending. More defensive work to do here. Real chance. Oh, good save. They haven't lost this yet.
That's a really important save, but can they get back into this match? I'm not sure they can.
Still coming at them, hunting the goal they need, but able to deal with the danger decisively, well defended. Ball lost and the chance gone. There's a chance for them to go now. Strong work there to keep it. This could get interesting. momentum is lost.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of the box.
That wasn't an easy one to keep in play. What a chance here. Oh, that's a great block. That's one to be taken all day long. Lovely ball. This could lead to something. And that's the final whistle. A positive result.
Cuando siento que tocó la bola, me trato de golpear. Ya no me da. Pero ese fue el preciso momento.
Una de mis hijos en ese momento lo dejamos y alcanzó a estrenar y lo van a matar. Le dije, no mi amor, por eso no lo matan a uno. Andrés lo quieren mucho en Colombia. No me cabía que el niño estaba transmitiendo lo que estaba viviendo en Colombia.
Y yo le veo la cara a Andrés, sentí un gran dolor. Fue como una cosa premonitoria.
No entendíamos un montón de situaciones. El por qué habíamos perdido frente a Rumanía. El por qué llegaban las amenazas. Por qué ese momento llegaba, cómo llegaba la diferencia, ese autogol. No sabíamos qué decirnos. Porque ninguno de los que estábamos ahí entendíamos qué era lo que estábamos viviendo.
Colombia defender Andres Escobar accidentally kicked the ball into his own net. Colombia, one of the favorites going in, was eliminated in the first round. The team returned home on Wednesday to not mistress.
He was one of the favorites. They failed to advance. Escobar accidentally scored a goal against his own team and lost the United States.
Este mundial marcaba el punto final para mí y para algunos jugadores, porque son ya se le llenó la casa. Realmente es difícil, no solamente por la jugada que me aconteceu en el partido, sino por lo que fue para nosotros estos dos partidos donde Colombia no estuvo en la decisión que todos esperábamos.
Muy poco cometía errores Andrés. Estaba muy golpeado. El mago estaba con él y le decía, flaco, tranquilo. Te pasó a vos, le pudo haber pasado a mí, le pudo haber pasado a cualquiera de los muchachos. Y él no lo entendía. Él decía, no, pero no me puede haber pasado esto a mí.
Andrés nunca vio su autogol, nunca lo quiso ver. Andrés en su vida de defensa, que todos los defensas hacen autogoles, creo que no había hecho nunca uno. Pero cuando llegó a Medellín, todo eso lo vio. A la gente, en vez de hundirlo, antes, digamos, lo sacó de esa angustia en que él estaba. Yo creo que eso también lo hizo confiar un poquito, a que no, yo ya aquí llegué, mi gente, estoy tranquilo.
Pues se relajó. A él se le olvidó todo lo que hablaron antes de llegar del mundial. O sea, ellos hablaron, no vamos a salir, nos vamos a cuidar, pero él era un hombre joven que tenía derecho a disfrutar la vida. Si alguien lo hubiera pensado, pues lo amarra y no lo deja salir, ¿cierto? O sea,
Él sí me había hablado de que saliéramos y todo, pero yo le dije al flaco que no, que mejor nos quedáramos en la casa, que nos cuidáramos. No sé qué pensaría en ese momento Andrés.
Mucho cuidado. La cancha está dura. Y usted sabe que los conflictos en Colombia se resuelven con puños. Andrés queda. Y Andrés dice, no, tengo que dar la cara.
desperté sobresaltada y que yo sentí que me arrancaron algo y yo llamé a mi papá y a mi mamá y les dije, algo pasó, o sea, tengo algo muy horrible y en ese momento fue la llamada.
Yo estaba durmiendo, estaba a las 3:30 de la mañana.
Me acuesto, 20 minutos sobre el teléfono.
Pacho me llamó 3, 4 de la mañana.
A high-tension occasion. Two teams ready to go at it, knowing that interest levels are off the charts, with the focus on the drama and the outcome. Who will come out on top? Stay with us for every kick of the ball right here on EA TV. Hello everyone. Well, here's something we say every day of the week, don't we? It's a beautiful day for football in Manchester at the Etihad Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me with her tactical chart is Sue Smith. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. Your expectations?
Well, I'm really looking forward to this one today. It'll be interesting to see how both teams line up. But what an atmosphere we have here. I absolutely can't wait.
Trying his luck. What to like about that pass? Is this the moment? Full marks to the keeper.
Oh, no idea. You just expected it to go in from there, but the keeper had other ideas. It's a top-class save.
Now sending it in.
Whoa.
That header was never going to be problematic for the goalkeeper. Possession lost there. And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, it's sloppy, isn't it? Just needs to hold on to it a little longer. Give him time to get back on side.
Promising pass. And good work to regain possession. Now options are plenty. Must take the lead here.
Oh my God.
Nicely parried away. Decent idea. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. Can they nudge in front? Well, that one has promise. And veering in. Fine reading of the situation. And passing it through. And it looked like it might lead to something very positive indeed, but a useful interception. Nicely constructed. Can he put it away? Oh, brilliant goalkeeping! Trying to pick out a teammate. Oh, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. So a throw in here. Just like that, they have the ball again. Oh, chance! And a good save there. And the free kick here. And the cross into the middle. In a decent position now. And really tried to blast that one, but not an effort he's going to enjoy watching back later.
Oh, it's a poor choice. He's got other options on. Why is he shooting from that sort of distance?
And he has options available. But they took care of the situation defensively. And quick thinking defensively.
Yeah, they put it back well there.
Papa. And good anticipation. Decisive pass. Trying to connect. So near, but wide. Papa. Oh, moving it nicely. Really good build-up, but no end product. Oh, great vision. What a block! And so the first 45 minutes have come and gone here at the Etihad.
Pues le correspondió en ese proceso. Uno diría que no es normal que un escolta obre por su propia cuenta, pero la fiscalía decide que a los hermanos Gallón no los va a acusar por eso.
Un conductor no le dispara a una persona porque a él le provoca. Ese conductor tenía unos jefes y más esa clase de jefes que simplemente levantan una ceja y con eso dan una orden. Y esos servidores obedecen como perros fieles.
Wait, there's a peanut inside me? Nice. M&M's. It's more fun together.
So back underway, the second half begins.
Buttery, flaky crackers. Sweet, crunchy cookies. When lunch goes from snoozer
Reception to snuff out the danger.
that's the lunch.
The referee allowing the play to flow. Papa. Donovan. Kuaku. Opportunity. The keeper taking care of the situation. Eriksson. Dixon. Fantastic ball. Well, unable to bend his run. Offside.
Oh man, it feels good to just let go.
Woods.
You don't have the right home coverage? Well, this can break
Kuaku.
back.
Oh, he's through here. In it goes. The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Like Beckham, their marquee covers in one
So
coat,
on with the
you can
game. We wondered what it might take for the opening goal to be scored. We have our
more
answer.
time to watch it, like the Westerns.
Grandio.
Everyone's got that one space. You know the one. There's a breaker on the tour.
Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense.
You move out today, and you're going to have no say in the design. I have a control problem. 3 days, everything needs to go right.
Trying to tee it up.
You're going to change somebody's life.
Ready to break, perhaps? Oh, great vision. Well, a pair of steady hands and evidence.
These are tomatoes. This is the recipe he makes because his mother
Donovan. We can get more details on that injury situation from our man pitch side, Jeff Shreves. Jeff?
He keeps looking down and feeling his foot, so that's obviously the problem. And I think it came from that last challenge.
Cheers, Jeff.
See, it's never just a delivery. Shot same day and same way. It's shipped. No order is ordered.
Benning. Might lead to a chance. Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Papa. Woods. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Is it going to be? And that is offside. And a timely intervention. And back with Thomas. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. And she's unmarked. And striking it on the volley. Just no luck.
Oh, that's a great volley. Catches it sweet. Doesn't miss by much.
Attack looks promising. Now this could be productive. Oh, it's on! into the box. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Can he finish the ball? Oh, commanding goalkeeping. If they can score again from this corner, it probably would be the end of the story. Delivering it. No nonsense from the keeper.
Well, the fans are certainly doing their bit.
Oh, wait a minute. They could well be in. Oh, tremendous goalkeeping awareness. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. That's a good-looking ball. That's eyes for goal. How about this for drama? All even one score. Astonishing. So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Well, that's it for the 90 minutes, but this is not over, and two 15-minute periods of extra time to come. Well, the ball rolling again here, the first period of extra time, and you've got to wonder to what extent fatigue will play a part in this now. It's been an extremely competitive 90 minutes. Just cutting off the supply. Could be threatening. Papa. Did a good job of cutting it out. Won't work out. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Showing good situational awareness.
Yeah, he anticipated that one well, didn't he?
He's certainly not alone, but nothing comes of it. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Good vision there. Dealt with that ball comfortably. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Have to close her down. Could be. He's in an offside position. Now a decent position. She really deserves credit for that challenge. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. And the first period of extra time comes to an end. Still level here.
No podemos perder técnicas y tácticas por el exterior, no podemos perder esos grandes jugadores de primer nivel, no podemos sencillamente nada. El presidente de la federación necio era que se le dio el ascenso del fútbol a que hubo de gente.
Dixon. And cutting inside. And an opening. offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
He didn't, and he had other options here, but he chose the wrong one. Sloppy this.
Oh, that's an interesting pass. Offside, and he needed sharp eyes to make that decision.
From perfectly here, incredibly close. Just about the correct decision, I think.
A goal here can settle it. And playing it through, in position, and stopping the danger.
Yeah, he does well there, clears the ball out of any danger.
And Varela with it. Intercepted effortlessly. Well, the threat could be there. Perhaps they can counter from here. Oh, great vision. They couldn't keep possession. Takes aim. And in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Passing pass. Locked together then, these two sides, and on we go now to penalty kicks. And this will test the mentality of any footballer. And that's how to take a penalty, low and into the back of the net. That's what you call a mischievous penalty with a stutter step. Job done from the spot. Not to be in terms of the finish. Goalkeeper beaten from the spot. And he scores. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss to keep the shootout going. And the shootout continues. Well, a successful kick here, and that will be that. And it's gone in.
For their fourth straight World Cup. Free my man Big Flo. It's called soccer. USA Bosnia round of 32 from sunny Santa Clara. US minus 700 favorites in this match. Positive first half for the Americans, but no proof yet. On the cusp of halftime, we're going above the prudent plane. Malik Tillman, the former Mulligan, gets a lucky bounce and play Freeberg. 1-0 to the US. He is in a flow state. is Bolligan. And then did the LeBron James silencer celebration. I was joining him and screaming. Also did it on a goal that's ruled out for offside. LeBron tweeting his approval. Making this not a losing decision. U.S. up 1-0 at the interval. Then at the hour mark, I said the thing that is repetitive about. This was outrageous. Bolligan and Tarek Malamovic tangled up. Both players end up on the ground. They're both playing a 50-50 ball. Watch Bolligan's right foot. Comes down on the ankle of Malamovic. Referee called nothing initially, but VAR intervened. He goes to the monitor and a straight red. That is outrageous. The U.S. is down to 10 men and up a goal. 80th minute. We don't need all 11. Gino Dest pulled out from behind. Free kick awarded. Ensuing free kick. Malik Tillman. I wouldn't say hang this in the loop, but this is America's World Cup. Put in the Smithsonian. That's right. Second World Cup free kick goal for Team USA. The other also came on U.S. soil. 1994. Eric Ronaldo. The U.S. wins. Dos Acero. Christian Pulisic was asked about Bolligan's red card post-match.
So unfortunate, honestly. Looking back at it, it seems so harsh for us to get that. I just told him like he's done so much for us, and now we got his back. So that's it. We were able to get the job done today. I mean, this next game, it's ridiculous for something like that.
Positive. U.S. March-offs for just the second time in the team's history they've won a World Cup knockout match. Only other time the Americans won in the knockout stage, the famous Dos Acero, round of 16 beat Mexico in 2002. Beat Belgium, the U.S. are minus 120 favorites to advance to the quarters. Jeremy Schaff and Casey Keller are at the stadium after Wednesday's win.
So, Casey, the United States not merely surviving and advancing, but you might say thriving and advancing. You're giving me a look.
A little bit.
Well, everything is pointing towards a game to really savour here, with the unmistakable notes of tension and excitement in the air as the fans start to pour into the stadium. Well, conditions really couldn't be any better here tonight. A very warm welcome to you on this fine evening. My name's Guy Mowbray, and alongside me is Sue Smith for commentary. And with the atmosphere building up nicely, what a match this promises to be. What are we going to get from this one?
I think it's so important that both teams start on the front foot, take the game to the opposition, and an early goal would certainly settle any nerves.
Really nicely played. What can they do with this now?
Definitely frustrating for fans, but even more frustrating for the team.
Nice pass and on their march. And the keeper claims it despite the close attention. Oh, they've lost it. The attack is over.
Yeah, I like the approach play, but just lacked that final pass, didn't they?
He's in here. It's 1-0. The first blow struck very early.
Well, we can see it again now, and they're so dangerous in these transitions. The speed of the counter-attack is really impressive. And then once he's through, there's never any doubt, was there? Hits it hard and true, and the keeper just can't react in time.
Now they've got possession. What can they do from here? Moving through on goal. And it's there. The lead didn't last long. They're back level already.
Well, take a look at this. This is a big mistake. You can't play the ball out like that. It's such poor defending, and to concede possession in that area of the field, you're always going to put yourself at risk.
Threads it through, but it was being tracked all the way. And over the touchline it goes. It'll be a throw-in now. Decent-looking attack, this. And that's where it ends. Promising-looking ball. Try his luck. A goal that gives them the advantage.
excellent goals. Some of the sisters were among about 8 to 10 teams that were engaged with the Boston Celtics in the last
And we're back underway at 2-1 now. Plenty of open space here. Delivered into the box. In the right position to cut out the pass. Into the area it goes.
Oh!
Incredibly.
Yeah, what a save. That was on top of him in the blink of an eye. Did well to stop that, didn't he?
Well, that's not going to cut it. And here they go. The attack is on. And cleared well away from goal. And that is offside.
Well, I'm not sure why he's not on the move inside the box. He just gets caught standing still. It's really poor, that.
Oh, what a good ball. That could be in. That was a really good spot.
Yeah, she kept her focus well there, didn't she?
That one's gone out. Throw in to come.
Just to see that compensation, as you say, once
Well, what a place to lose the ball just when the chance was on. A really good interception to take the ball. Turnaround in possession, excellent positioning. And that's going to be it for the first 45 minutes.
At this level, at the age of 30 years old, with 3 years left on his deal, it sent shockwaves around the NBA.
You gotta get Perk in on this. Perk, you played in Boston. What a rig there. You know, he's not a pal with quiet opinions. How do you feel about his trade and the Celtics outlook with 3.5 months before the season?
Well, it was one of the dumbest trades in NBA history. And my guess is Jim Nelson, Bob Myers, they should be serving breakfast and glass eaters. I'm talking about cut-up fruit, secret grapes, empty, toast with strawberry jam, because they possess the hell out of him. And this is just sad, all across the board. You're giving up a guy, Jaylen Brown, who's a top-tier NBA player.
So the second half kicks off. Keeping it nicely, waiting for that key chance to draw level. And in the end, all that possession counts for little. Goodness me, who wants to keep it?
Yeah, they maybe just need to keep it simple.
This has to be. And that's 2 for him today. A superb performance. They can't contain him. So it's 3-1 as the ball gets rolling again. Switched on and ready to intercept that. Oh, good vision. Now for the finish. It's in! Oh, they needed that, and they're not out of this game yet.
I just love the awareness here to see the pass, and the execution is just perfect. And it's really good centre-forward play, isn't it? Holds off the defender who's putting a lot of pressure on him, and then he just keeps his cool to finish well.
Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? brilliant anticipation. Now there could be an opportunity to counter. Real chance. And it's there. A lovely, lovely way to score. Made a difficult finish look very, very easy.
Well, here it is again, and just look at how quickly they break forward. Cause all sorts of problems. And this is a really good finish. The keeper's come out to narrow the angle, and he just lifts it over the top. It's a fantastic technique. Nice goal.
Oh, that's been won really smartly. Oh, good ball in behind. The ball taken away from them. That has stopped any potential danger. Making decent progress here. 2-1, well read. And the forward progress continues. Offside has been given here. The defence quick to snatch it back. Well, here we go, time for the transition. And it's given away. This could be dangerous. The attack broken up. Oh, that's really well cut out.
Yeah, anticipated that one well, didn't she?
Getting closer. Miscue in the final third there. So that will do it for today, and it's the visiting...
Modelo tastes good, but that post-double shift Modelo, that yard works done Modelo, or that fight off your feet Modelo. The one word is just that. That Modelo is the mark of the fighter.
When you need fast relief from your backed up gut, Mirafast works naturally with your body in as little as 30 minutes. Mirafast acts faster, works gently. Now find Mirafast in the kids aisle for gentle, worry-free constipation relief.
Moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep you out of the picture. Now, there's Sky Rizzy. Get back in the picture. Sky Rizzy is proven to help deliver relief, repair, and remission. Feel significant symptom relief as early as 4 weeks. Sky Rizzy is proven to help visibly repair damage of the intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year, and to help people achieve lasting remission.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's or UC.
Ready to get back in the picture with Sky Rizzy? Ask your doctor about the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's and UC combined.
We're all unreasonable about something. For us, it's creating an uncompromisingly delicious
Burgers. Handcrafted, consciously made. Maker's Mark.
Hey Siri.
Unreasonable.
Crown nuggets are back at Burger King, and you're never too old to get your crown on. And it's rolled in the free 99 kids meal, or it's 8 pieces for you.
Oh, there he is!
What are you doing here?
Mr. Big Time Capital One Bank guy!
Oh, that's the thing you said. Yep, there's no fees or minimums on Capital One checking accounts. What's in your wallet? Attaboy.
To build it like Beckham, their marquee covers in one code so you can paint it like Paul, roll it like Rachel, and have more time to watch it like the Westleys.
Right? Diabetes. There's no slowing down. Each day is a unique blend of people to see and things to do. That's why you choose Glucerna to help manage blood sugar response. Uniquely designed with Carb Steady. Glucerna. Bring on the day.
Boston Celtics have traded All-NBA star Jaylen Brown to the Philadelphia 76ers. When Jaylen Brown said that Joel Embiid is a flopper and he knows it, he wasn't wrong. It's just hilarious that the two makes out. It's also becoming a history between these two, quite frankly. Take it back to October 2018. That punching right there feels like the start of something special in a very, very hilarious way. Brown with the stare down with the hot top fade at that time. 4 years and 2 days later, after an Embiid rebound, things get chippy as Brown steps in to defend Marcus Smart, what he thought was unnecessary contact from Embiid. Both players had to be separated. This happens all the time. In a vacuum, this is innocuous. But as we're demonstrating, we're not inside a Dyson. No. Come on. James Harden and Sixers is a funny throwback sighting there. Celtics and Sixers first round of this year, most recent NBA playoffs is Embiid getting a bucket and barking at Brown the whole way down the floor. And now they're Sixers teammates. That quote I referenced earlier, let's listen to it.
This is my personal opinion on basketball. Some of y'all might disagree. You know what I mean? But argue with your grandma. Flopping has ruined our game. Joel Embiid is a great player, one of the best bigs in basketball history. Flops. He know it. This ain't breaking news.
Senior NBA insider Brian Windhorst completing our big three. Windy, that is not ancient sound. It's not even 2 months old. Now, this is 2/3 of Philly's core. How do you think this Jaylen Brown, Joel Embiid dynamic is going to work with the Sixers?
Well, it's not ancient history either that Joel Embiid crushed the Celtics season a few minutes before that. So, look, that's part of the NBA. The league is gobsmacked at how this trade went down. I think the one thing that was becoming apparent was that Jaylen Brown's value was much lower than the Celtics thought. But the fact that they would do this trade to the Sixers at this time has the league sort of feeling like they did it under duress. This is not a trade that you would make unless you felt like you were forced to make it. And so the explanation that the Celtics will ultimately give is going to be fascinating. Not only for the price, to get, to have to, take back a 37-year-old Paul George, who's had all kinds of injury history with over $100 million due on his contract over the next 2 years, but to trade it to a team in your division who you're almost certainly going to see in the playoffs over the next couple of years, it really has caught the league completely by surprise and is an indication that the Celtics were more desperate to get out of the Jaylen Brown business than they were to get a good trade to improve their short-term future.
So with that understanding, right, it was clearly a move out of desperation. What more could have been had by the Celtics had they held on to Jaylen Brown for however long they needed to?
But this is the thing. We don't know. We don't know what would have happened. But they felt like they had to make this deal now because it seemed like Milwaukee was somewhat close. Milwaukee was going back and forth on the Miami and Boston deal. only they know how close they got, but the perception was it was pretty close to Jaylen Brown essentially landing Giannis less than 2 weeks ago. And now this is a trade that generally is being viewed as completely one-sided. There's nothing that's happened in between. This is the same player who finished 6th in the MVP voting, 2nd team All-NBA. So it is a very strange sequence of events, and frankly, you feel like there's a missing piece of information. And I wish, as someone in the information business, I could provide it for you right now. I have not been able to discover it. So I'm still looking, trying to understand.
Ron Woodnor's making sure that we know that he's not holding back just because it's, Phil and Trev on SportsCenter. We appreciate you joining us as always, bro.
Have a good night.
We have started the second round at the All England Club. Best of Wimbledon Wednesday. Coca Goff, Solana Sierra. Goff had to work just 54 minutes Monday. Had to work a little harder Tuesday here on a serve. Somehow it's the chair of the Chris Eubanks shocked by that. Goff won the first set 6-3, dropped the second 3-6. She's down 6-4 and deciding the tie break. Puts him into the net. Now down 7-4. Very happy we're playing 10. Goff rallies. Speaking of rally, we're tied at 7s here. Goff running back and forth, covering a ton of ground. Sierra happy to just sit on the baseline, has to come forward. And then Goff, check out this. Backhanded stab. Winner. Wow. Never been past the quarterfinal at Wimbledon. She is fired up from that, just kept on carrying on. Match point and ace. 2 hours, 8 minutes of work. Goff advances by winning her first ever deciding tiebreaker at a major.
Novak Djokovic taking on Stefanos Tsitsipas. And apparently the Joker's getting his crowd working in this edition of Wimbledon. Had a ball girl come over and try to cut the tag off his shirt, scared the Everlong best out of her to make her think that she cut him. It's fine. Everything's cool. We just fast forward to match point. The Joker handles the return. That's off the net. Tsitsipas hits it long, and it's over. A straight set winner is the Joker.
From the land of King Charles to the Lakers, whose king just left the court, Ellen went and got a big man to fill the void. Turk and Shams check back in to discuss. Next on SportsCenter.
Oh, hi. Work here. I've been trying this UKG thing. Now I understand how it can help you, your customers, and your business. That is not my fault.
Oh, that is a delicious looking orange slice.
That's actually my son's slice. Go ahead, you can take a bite.
No! Just kidding. It was a really good one. The larger one is the dad.
Nothing outshines a real man.
James? Okay. Hello, Wendy. Plutôt goûte à la bikini?
Wendy's Minions and Monsters make Minions and Monsters in theaters now.
I switched Bingo to Blue Life Protection Formula Salmon. I used to buy Purina Pro Plan until I learned about poultry byproduct meal. Blue has salmon, fish meal, brown rice, and oatmeal with omega-3s and 6s to help keep his skin healthy and his throat shiny. Love them like family, feed them like family.
Sundays for dogs. We start with all natural, human-grade ingredients. Then we air dry the food to preserve nutrients and flavor. See the difference real food makes in your dog's life. Get 30% off your first box today.
Pronamel, clinical enamel strength, can help us to keep our enamel for a lifetime. It's backed by science. It is clinically proven to strengthen our teeth. I would recommend this toothpaste to everybody. It's really an amazing product.
$15 Fandango promo code and a collectible cup when you upgrade any meal at Subway for $1 more. Disney's Moana, only
gym, you gotta clear it out. The active ingredient in Head & Shoulders nourishes your scalp and works to fight damage at the source. That way you can concentrate on the next play, not the flicks.
Own the pitch, not the hitch.
This isn't about produce. It's about what you produce with it. These aren't tomatoes. This is the recipe he makes because his mother used to. My heart. And sometimes soap is just soap. But sometimes it's the first thing a blue shower since having a baby. Not a surprise. Those are strokes of genius. Extraordinary. See, it's never just a delivery order. It's shopped same day in the same waiting room. It's shipped. No order is ordinary.
As a firefighter, my job was about saving lives. I never thought one day I would be fighting for mine. MDA empowers people like me to live the best lives we can. Learn more at mda.org today.
Bill and Troy back with you on SportsCenter, still gobsmacked by the move that the Celtics made to send Jaylen Brown to the Sixers. And it's in large part because you revisit the career that his young brother had, and it was something special. 2016 drafted third overall. Celtic fans weren't happy, but he still had a message for them.
I'm gonna go to war for the city. I'm gonna wear my heart on my sleeve, and I'm gonna leave it on the floor every night. I promise I won't disappoint.
Reaction today suggests he did not. Evidence of March 13th, 2022, Celtics match. Brown pulverizes Maxi Cleveland. And then taps up KG. Yeah, added more pops. And then the Garnett screen. Even Paul Pierce knew that was the truth. Number 7 climbing the ladder and throwing it down.
Into game 1 of the 2024 Eastern Conference Finals. Celtics down 3 late. Mike Breen will talk you through this one. Tatum trying to get free. Throwing in the corner. Brown fakes, fires up the three. This place is bonkers right now. A double bang is hard to come by, but that shot was worth the Celtics sweep with Brown named the series MVP.
Took him like 2.5 weeks to get another series MVP. This one a little more important. Ensuing NBA Finals against the Mavs. The back of basketball card numbers don't jump off the page, but the impact did. 21-5-5. But he had to guard Luka, kept him in check. Captained the ship alongside Jason Tatum. Boston win a record 18th banner. Not just your champion, Brown named Finals MVP. Barely 2 years later, he is a Sixer.
And his newest teammate, one of, I should say, reacted like a lot of us, quite frankly, saying the NBA is doing that thing again, that thing being going absolutely nuts. Over in the Western Conference, Lakers lost LeBron, but they got themselves that A-list center Luka Doncic was looking for. And if you disagree, they certainly paid Walker Kessler like he was one. In the trade with Utah, LA gave up 2 first and 2 first-round swaps to bring in the 24-year-old big man and reportedly signed him to a 4-year, $130 million deal. The Lakers got the rim protector, but needed to add shooting and did that within 35 minutes of signing Kessler by agreeing to 4-year deals with Quentin Grimes, Sandro Mariscalashvili, and a 2-year pact with Colin Sexton. By the way, all of those deals include player options.
Shams and Perk back with us. Shams, we were talking at this desk Tuesday. What now for LA without LeBron? It's a list, man. What were the Lakers' decision processes behind all of these moves they made Wednesday?
Once you let LeBron James go and LeBron James makes the decision that he is out, that means the Lakers had to turn to $50 million in cap space. They have their exceptions as well to fill out the roster. So if you're not going to get the star power of LeBron James, what you have to do is fill out the roster with role players. So you go get that signature center for Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves, the guy that can serve as a lob threat, offensive rebounder. He's one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. The Lakers are one of the worst at that. Luka wanted this. He gets that big. And then Quentin Grimes, the high-octane scorer. Sandro Mamukelashvili, a.k.a. Mamu.
Standard stone.
He is a dynamic kind of forward center tweener. And then Colin Sexton, we know he's a rugged guard. So they're going for depth. But listen, when I talk to teams around the league, the price that the Lakers paid to get that sign and trade done for Walker Kessler, it's a fairly unprecedented price. 2 unprotected first-round picks, 2 unprotected first-round pick swaps. And so they are banking on that move to work. And for the Lakers now, there's going to be a lot of pressure on all of these guys to go in and contribute immediately.
It's insane to know that they are lining themselves up for this run right now, no question, knowing that they have Luka in his prime and knowing that they have to gun for with that roster as it's constructed. But, Bert, look, as this roster comes together, what is the reasonable ceiling for them? And is there any way for them to further raise it?
Well, shout out to Rob Pelinka because he dove into his young Miami bag and he spent that. And he went got that. I mean, people can say what they want about, Kessler, but Kessler has been arguably the best live threat being in the NBA. And I get it. A lot of people haven't got a chance to see him because Utah didn't have a lot of national televised games. But he is what Luka is looking for. He is what Luka and Austin Reeves need in the center. And when you think about Quentin Grimes has been one of the best three-point shooters in the game over the last 2 to 3 seasons. And also you had Colin Sexton, who's a guy that you can bring in off the bench, who's going to be a defensive dog, who's going to be an instigator, not a retaliator. He's going to bring that energy that's needed. And I love the signing of Sandro Mama. I ain't got the whole correct, pronunciation of his name, so I'm going to leave it there. But when you go back and look at what he did for the Toronto Raptors, being able to be that stretch forward, 6'9", 6'10", they're going to be one of the better, if not the best offensive team in the NBA. They're going to make a deep playoff run with this roster.
Okay, so offense is one thing, but defense is the other part of that equation. We'll see if they can pull that together as well. Gentlemen, thank you very much both for the insight of the time. Wasn't quite the floodgates opening for NBA free agency, but it's off and rolling, and the reigning champs have a departure. Mitchell Robinson is headed to Boston on a 3-year deal worth just under $48 million. Robinson, fresh off helping the Knicks win their first title in 53 years, will now play for one of their biggest rivals. Norman Powell agreed to a 2-year, $45 million deal with the Bulls. He was an all-star for the first time last season with the Heat and led the team in scoring. First time in his 11-year career, he led his team in scoring. Detroit did a sign and trade, but not for Jalen Duren, but to acquire forward John Collins from the Clippers. Collins shot a career-best 40% from three last year, and now joins the Pistons on a 3-year deal worth $51 million. And the Western Conference champs, the Spurs, added Tobias Harris on a 2-year, $31 million deal. Continues to be a legend at the bank and had a big postseason at Detroit and averaged 18 points per in the playoffs.
Greg, we had some Purple Mountain Majesty in Santa Clara. The U.S. beat Bosnia 2-0. Phil Balogun silenced everybody. What a good story. Right before halftime, they got sent off for another break. Straight red. Down to 10 men. Their problem clinched the match. 82nd minute.
Yeah, baby, those Yanks are marching into the studio as well as to the round of 16. Alumni, proud alumni. Representative Cameron joining us here on SportsCenter. Fellas, how do you feel after a performance like that?
I mean, I am proud to be an American. I'm proud that, I wore that badge. But watching these guys tonight, man, it gives me goosebumps because they answered all the questions tonight. They were resilient. They stepped up, even with a poor call. These guys faced adversity today, and it seemed like they were calm, cool, collected. It felt like we were in control.
Martin for a throw, 64th minute. Phil Balogun sent off. First player in a World Cup knockout stage to score a goal and get red carded since Zinedine Zidane. 06 fun. Yeah, it's a fun fact. The break, it was less fun in the moment. What did you think about how the U.S. responded to see this match out down to 10 men?
I think they answered the question we all asked. Can they play like this when they get punched in the face? When they got punched in the face, I don't agree with Paul. I think he doesn't mean anything by it. They stepped up, they were brave, they kept playing. At times, it didn't look like they were man down. And Pulisic scores, obviously offsides, and then Blake Tillman stepped up, and what a finish that is.
And so now we get to the round of 16. They will still be down flow, but you have the replacement into the starting 11. Who goes in that place, and how much do you trust him?
I mean, Pepe, he showed in last match. I think he's going to be the fill-in. I mean, Balogun is going to be a major loss for the U.S. He's been outstanding. His runs, hold-up play, his back check, everything. He's been phenomenal.
But Pepe stepping in, he's got big shoes to fill. But this team in itself, they seem to be gelling. They seem to be one unit. And I think as Americans, we have that identity. Everybody sacrifices for one another. We fight for one another. And I have no doubt Pepe's going to step up and be a tough player against Belgium.
We almost had an upset in the noon game. England involved in that in Atlanta. England's hands full at the DR Congo. 75th minute, Harry Kane equalizes, and then 9 minutes later here, a Category 2 Harry Kane for the win. Play Wonderwall! England's first win at a World Cup when conceding first since the 1966 final. Now they get Mexico Sunday at Estadio Azteca for a berth in the quarterfinal. Breck, it took some doing, but the Three Lions, they got it done. What did you make of them over the 90 minutes in Atlanta Wednesday?
I think they would say it first off. They didn't play their best. Congo had a great goal, put them on their heels, and they kept fighting. They got a goal, tied it, and then that goal they just showed Harry Kane unbelievable finish at the rocket near the back of the net.
Leading scorer for England at World Cups passed Pele on the all-time World Cup scoring list.
Gotta call him Sir.
He'll be Sir soon enough. Well, you want to talk about what they're going into. How's this for home field advantage? Mexico have played 89 competitive matches at Estadio Azteca. That's anything that's not a friendly. They lost twice. 70 wins, 17 draws, 2 defeats. Jeff, you were on the field. Oh, 2 of those draws, World Cup qualifying. What lies ahead?
And 1 win.
For England, yes, friendly win. But
First ever win.
But this, again, the 25-match streak speaks that. But so you know how to get the result there. But what just lies ahead for England Sunday at Estadio Azteca?
I honestly don't think they know what they're getting themselves into. From the moment they land, they're gonna get fans outside their window, horns, phone calls being called into their room. I mean, they're gonna do everything to take advantage of it. England's not used to that, right? When they're doing their qualifying, but the Azteca is a different beast. As soon as these Mexican players put on that jersey, it's like superhumans. They come out and they step out and they rise to the occasion. 87,000 fans screaming for them. The heat, the altitude. I mean, we were going after our warm-up and getting oxygen just to catch our second win. So it's going to be a tough battle. Obviously, I'm cheering for England. Spending that much time over in England, dual citizenship, you know, I got to go for the lads. But saying that, it's going to be a tough battle. It's going to be a tough battle. Come on,
They got no chance. I believe they have no chance. England has good players. They haven't really shown up to where they should play and how good they are. Mexico has been the opposite. They've been unbelievable this tournament. They haven't been scored on. And like you said, I can't stress how hard it is to play in Azteca. There's so many factors that go into it. It's not a fun place to play. We'll see how they do.
Physical, mental, and emotional stress upon touch.
Dark arts.
So every level of the knockout stage feels like a new tournament in and of itself, especially changing venues like this. England, Mexico march on, as do USA. Jeff, Breck, thanks so much for joining us here on Sports Center.
Let's go.
Coming up here, what an insane week of trades in the NBA. We're going to recap how it all went down and whose odds changed for the better to win the title. Help people affected by the Venezuela earthquakes. Your donation through redcross.org/ESPN enables the Red Cross to prepare for, respond to, and help people recover from this tragic disaster.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Ooh, that's rough. At least with Safe Light, you can get that fixed any way you want. Any way you want.
Any way you want, just the way you need it. Any way you want.
Fix while I get my hair clipped. Yeah, they can fix my glass while we fish for mattress. If you want, they can recalibrate my safety features while I sit at home in my comfy pants.
That one doesn't rhyme, but sure.
Get it fixed any way you want at SafeLight.com. Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
90 calories, 2.6 carbs, the only lighter than light beer that's worthy of being called Corona. Welcome to the premier side of life.
Harbor Freight Tools are working hard in real garages across America, like Nico's one-man shop in Illinois. He demands affordable tools that don't quit because he never quits until the job's done. Harbor Freight, built for tool people.
No, I don't want to look. Africa.
car shopping doesn't have to be scary.
Show me Carfax.
Knowing how a car's accident history impacts price means you don't have to overpay. No fear, just Fox. Say, show me at Carfax.com.
Honey, Mortgage 26 says we should keep renting.
Mortgage 26.
Reba says more realtor agents recommend realtor.com. They track every market so you know when to make your move.
He also says that Bigfoot got it.
Never get real with realtor.com.
Gotta fix Friday. Chicken nuggets, I'm disappointed. Wow. I had no idea how many of you would call me when I gave America my phone number. Over 85,000 people shared thoughts on the Whopper, Burger King, even a few busted signs. Over and over, you said fast food needs to do better. Way better. In the kitchen, at the register, the drive-thru, every time. Well, we heard you loud and clear, so even more changes are coming. Because there's a new king, and it's you.
Introducing Gatorade Lower Sugar. No artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners, and 75% less sugar. Gatorade Lower Sugar. Hydrates better than water.
Degree Clinical 5X. Protection for black hair is what? Let's see. No sweat. No sweat. No sweat. Personal questions getting too personal? No sweat. Time to give them a show they didn't ask for. See? No sweat. New Degree Clinical 5X. The strongest degree ever.
Kraft mac and cheese power pack. Powered by protein, packed with fiber.
Get 'em up, get 'em up.
The best thing ever keeps getting better.
Sunny days call for Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. Refreshing and goes down smooth. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser.
We get about 26,823 days, 76 summers, 6 best friends, all in about 15 great loves. Our most human moments should be celebrated with humans. Celebrate being human. Etsy.
Paige Baker's in the wing. The heat to New York. The summer showdown with Snoop. Red Hot Liberty.
Baker's mid-range, you know that's cash.
Everybody look, get well, it's hot.
Live from Dallas, New York. Tuesday on ESPN and the ESPN app.
Breaking news from the NBA. Giannis is headed to South Beach.
Pat Riley has landed his white whale. Sean Sherrani has the Charlotte Hornets are trading star guard LaMelo Ball to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
This is huge. You are a basketball fan right now. This is exciting.
7 years for John Morant in Memphis, and just like that, it's over. The Blazers did speak to John Morant today. He's excited to be aboard. LeBron James coming back for his 24th NBA season. Won't be remembering the Lakers.
LeBron will be able to join another team in a different phase, a proper ending to their Hall of Fame career.
Kawhi Leonard back in the sixth. Never thought you'd see this.
I love this. I love this. I love this.
This is a real balance of power shifting trade. A lot of talent leaving LA today.
Another NBA blockbuster. Boston Celtics have traded Jaylen Brown to the Philadelphia 76ers. My understanding is Jaylen Brown from our office never requested a trade. He never asked out of Boston. This was all the Celtics.
Hey man, we knew this week was coming. Still, NBA snow globe shakes, the stars settle wherever. As of June 21st, day before Giannis got traded to Miami, the Heat were 30-1 to win next season's title. Celtics 6-1, which at the time was not. Let's fast forward 11 days, right? Boston's odds now 4th best at 11-1. Philly jumped up to 5th at 22-1.
I am still actually really excited about that LaMelo Ball and Anthony Edwards backcourt. Yes, it's going to be awesome from a basketball standpoint, but those two are some wild boys. And post-game soundbites from this is probably going to be impactful.
And there's still, I don't know, the big domino out there.
Yeah.
6'9",
41-year-old.
Nobody's ever scored more points. He could go, hell, anywhere. You know what? No Lakers and no Spurs, it seems like. Everybody else.
Yankees are far from kings in Major League Baseball. They've lost 6 in a row coming in. Offense has been awful. Food poisoning reported 3 games, so at least some guys got runs. Bottom 9, down 2-0. Ahmed Rosario fixing the shutout. We saw that graphic a second ago. Yankees 1-29 this season when trailing by multiple runs in the 9th. Solo shot makes it a 1-run game. Jeff Chisholm got an infield hit and stole 2 bases. Wild pitch for manufacturing runs without hits. All right, we'll take it. Yankees tie the game. We head to extras. Top 11. 2 runs only going to do you for so long, New York. Noah Duvall walks Spencer Torkelson with the bases loaded to the go-ahead run and walks. Tigers take a 3-2 lead. Next batter, Zach McKinstry making sure Detroit completes this 2-run single. And Ali Sanchez throw to second. Nobody in particular to go home. God bless. The Tigers break out the brooms. Yankees losing streak now 7 games. Tigres went 6-2 and a terrible week for the boys in the Bronx. Just 1 end.
Yeah, it's been a terrible week. There's no way to sugarcoat it. And we're capable of way more, obviously. So, look, you're going to have stretches where it's tough, where you're missing some guys, but, you know, this was a really difficult week for us offensively. There's no waiting to get back and get guys, like, we got to go. And, you know, hopefully we regroup on this off day and start playing better baseball this weekend.
No, Mooney. Over the last 6 weeks, it says Yankees and Rays been playing hot potato with the AL East. This has been more like Boulder Dash and Lake Compounds. Just violent. That makes you sore. Tampa held a 5.5 game lead, then a 9 game swing in favor of New York, and now another 7 game swing in favor of Tampa.
ESPN Top 10. That is insane. Oh my goodness, what a pick. It's gone. It's gone. Sports Center Top 10.
Fandango promo code and a collectible cup when you upgrade any meal at Subway for $1 more. Disney's Moana, only in theaters July 10th. Rated PG.
This is quite a game. It'll be a free kick. Oh, what a goal! Unbridled joy! And emotion overflows.
Did you know about 1 in 3 people with plaque psoriasis may also develop psoriatic arthritis? With fewer symptoms from moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, where would you go? Imagine being 1,000,000 miles away. With Tremfya, clear skin is possible. And for adults with active psoriatic arthritis, Tremfya goes beyond the skin. Less joint pain, stiffness, and swelling is possible. And Tremfya is the first and only treatment of its kind proven to help stop further joint damage. Serious allergic reactions, increased risk of infections, or lower ability to fight them, and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need a vaccine. Imagine being 1,000,000 miles away. Ask your doctor about Tremfya.
Summer is back, along with Chipotle honey chicken, fresh grilled chicken, seared peppers, and pure honey. Chipotle heat balanced with a perfect touch of sweet. Chipotle honey chicken is back just in time for summer.
This is the story of the one who knows being ready for the unexpected comes from having a partner like Ranger, whose professional-grade products and next-day delivery help him rise to every challenge. Call, click, purchase, stop by. Ranger, for the ones who get it done.
guess sometimes soap is just soap. But sometimes it's the first everything shower since having a baby. Reminding her she's still her. With Shipped, it's shopped same day in the same way you would. No order is ordinary.
Want to get more done with one sheet? Grab Bounty. Bounty is making you stronger and more absorbent. So while ordinary brands can't hold up, one sheet of Bounty keeps working even when wet. Can your paper towel do all that? Bounty, the quicker picker upper, America's #1 trusted paper towel.
I tell my neighbors, you don't need pills for this, powders for that, when you can get it all in one scoop. You've heard that.
A few times.
You know what? I'm gonna call them, make sure they're up. Straight to voicemail.
As Disney celebrates America 250, ESPN celebrates the games, the icons, and the moments that inspire generations. This Independence Day, we are live across America and tell the stories of the athletes who defined American sports. SportsCenter celebrates America, July 4th, 5 Eastern on ABC, ESPN, and across Disney networks.
Philly Trail tapping in with a midweek edition of your top 10 plays. Pirates Phillies leading us off. Got a rope hit out to center field. Jake Mangum is out there patrolling though, tracking it down onto the warning track and nearly into the wall. He makes it look so casual as he robs a homer. You got more for this too.
Staying the bigs, number 9, Junior Caminero. 6 straight games with a homer, but also leaves in a pink gold glove. Playing the hot corner well, catches a hot shot. Rays, man, 4-0 winners. They won 7 in a row.
AUSL action. And Kirsten Roos looking for a glove in all the right places. The sliding catch all over the field, by the way. Spark win. 9-3.
Covering her ground and then some.
Come on now.
Number 7, your AL Central leading White Sox visiting the Orioles. Tyler O'Neill, good game layout. What's he doing from the East Coast? O'Neill, laundry required, multiple leagues.
Got 3 names for you here coming in at number 6. Summer League action on the diamond. Roberto Odor to Colton Musgrave over to Ethan Collar, who tags the player eventually in the rundown. That's a triple play, folks. The Dogs out of the Florida Collegiate Summer League get it done. They lost 8-0.
Number 5, day 3 of the fortnight at Wimbledon. Sunu Pond, Tommy Paul, long cross-court shot. Gotta see this again. I believe you, but my Tommy Paul don't. Look, that touch skating comes, and Paul wins in straight sets.
Back to Pirates Phillies as promised. And Alec Bohm getting in front of the hot shot, making the catch. The instincts taking over, right? An apt reaction.
Back-to-back top plate appearances, too, for both. Number 3, Coco Gauff, Solana Sierra. Look at the golf. All the ground she covers here on the baseline. To be 22. And then that backhand shot at Deuce. Get out of here. That was in the first set. Tiebreak, too. She wins in 3 sets.
Erica Badu had a heck of a song. It's called Call Tyrone. Tyrone Taylor, out left field. Making that play for you in at number 2. Mets do not get the win. I'm sorry, Bill. But, you know.
Was it close? Also, no.
That's semantics.
Number 1, London becomes Sin City. Defending champ in the All England Club, Yannick Sinner. Took 5 sets in round 1. Very efficient straight set win here over Nuno Borges. Great run, cross court backhand. Yeah, that's why he might be the best player on the planet. Sinner advances.
SportsCenter's Top 10 is brought to you by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Only pay for what you need.
Introducing Gatorade Lower Sugar. No artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners, and 75% less sugar. Gatorade Lower Sugar. Hydrates better than water.
To build it like Beckham, Bear Marquee covers in one coat so you can paint it like Paul, roll it like Rachel, and have more time to watch it.
That first degree in the family, Modelo. That promotion, Modelo. Or that traveled all day to surprise a wedding, Modelo. The one you earned is just better. That Modelo is the mark of a fighter.
Wow, there's a lot of production in there, Timmy. Doing really well. Are you feeling anything? Haku. I don't understand, but this is going very well. Haku. Kashi? Kashi. Kashi. Kashi, what's Kashi?
When allergies throw a sucker punch, the power of Claritin punches back harder. Nothing is proven more powerful for 24-hour non-drowsy relief. Claritin clears. Now try Claritin Liquid.
Crown Nuggets are back at Burger King, and you're never too old to get your crown on. Let kids rule with the free 99 kids meal, or get the 8-piece for you.
Introducing Gatorade Lower Sugar. No artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners, and 75% less sugar. Gatorade Lower Sugar. Hydrates better than water.
Bourbon this balance doesn't just happen. With subtle notes of dried cherry and warm vanilla, there's a method to our smoothness. Maker's Mark, perfectly unreasonable.
The NFL Flag Championships are back, and it's game on. Buckle up. This is fast. It's fun. The next generation, they're not waiting their turn. They came to play. The energy is palpable. Touchdown! Wow! Laying it all on the line. It's win or go home. In the premier youth flag football event of the summer. Get set to crown a champion. The NFL Flag Championships presented by Toyota. July 24th through 26th. On ABC, ESPN, and Disney Networks.
Okay, sometimes soap is just soap. But sometimes it's the first everything shower since having a baby. Reminding her she's still her. Was shipped. It shopped same day in the same way you would. No order is ordinary. Okay, sometimes soap is just soap. But sometimes it's the first everything shower since having a baby. Reminding her she's still her. Was shipped. It shopped same day in the same way you would. No order is ordinary.
This grease is gonna be hard to scrub.
Nah, it'll be a waddle in the park with new and improved Dawn Platinum. Now with even more grease-fighting power. It removes 99% of grease and food residue.
Whoa, new Platinum is pulling grease up like a magnet.
Totally. Platinum makes it easy to just swoop in and scrub less.
Ooh, no wonder it's the only soap trusted to save wildlife. Now that's a clean worth quacking about.
Yeah, new and improved Dawn Platinum. I better grease getter.
Trev and Phil, crowning thy good with brotherhood. We got some amber waves of grain over there. Red, white, and through, the U.S. advance. Couldn't be more proud of the boys.
It's beautiful. Gets it around of 16. Now you just get it's like icing on the cake. It feels like at this point, no, right?
No, one more.
Okay. Hey,
beat Belgium.
Lock it in. We're going to the final 8, baby. What you say?
This is Sports Center.
Trev and Phil playing the two-man game. We got a new big three in Philly. Jalen Brown's a 6 or full reactions to the NBA blockbuster. Made Philly contender?
Maybe.
Did Boston get enough back?
Well, that also, despite the best effort from the haters, U.S. men's national team is back in the round of 16 for their 4th straight World Cup. Free my man, Big Flo.
It's called soccer. USA Bosnia round of 32 from sunny Santa Clara. Favorites in this match. Positive first half for the Americans, but no fruit yet. On the cusp of halftime, we're going above the fruited plain. Malik Tillman to Fowler. Balogun gets a lucky bounce and play Freeburg. 1-0 to the U.S. He is in a flow state, is Balogun. And then did the LeBron James silencer celebration. I was joining him and screaming. Also did it on a goal that was ruled out for offside. LeBron tweeting his approval. Taking his time with his decision coming up. U.S. up 1-0 at the interval. Then at the hour mark, I said some things I need to repent about. This is outrageous. Balogun and Tarek Mahamovic get tangled up. Both players end up on the ground. They're both playing a 50-50 ball. Watch Balogun's right foot. Comes down on the ankle of Mahamovic. Referee We called nothing initially, but VAR intervened. He goes to the monitor and a straight red? That is outrageous. The U.S. is down to 10 men and up a goal. 80th minute. We don't need all 11. Virginia Guest pulled out from behind. Free kick awarded. Ensuing free kick. Malik Tillman. I would say hang this in the loop, but this is America's World Cup. Put in the Smithsonian.
That's right.
Second World Cup free kick goal for Team USA. The other also came on U.S. soil, 1994. Eric Ronaldo. The U.S. wins. Santos Acero. Krista Pulisic was asked about Balogun's red card post-match.
So unfortunate, honestly. Looking back at it, it seems so harsh for us to get that. I just told him like he's done so much for us, and now we got his back. So. Well, that's it. We were able to get the job done today. And, I mean, if he uses this next game, it's ridiculous for something like that.
Positive U.S. march on for just a second time in the team's history. They've won a World Cup knockout match. Only other time the Americans won in the knockout stage, the famous 2-0 round of 16 beat Mexico in 2002. Beat Belgium. The U.S. are minus 120 favorites to advance to the quarters. Jeremy Schaff and Casey Keller are at the stadium after Wednesday's win.
So, Casey, the United States not merely surviving and advancing, but you might say thriving, advancing. You're giving me a look.
A little bit.
A little bit. So, your impressions after this knockout stage win?
Well, kind of what we expected. We thought Bosnia were going to be a little gritty, going to be a little bit difficult to break down. It did take the U.S. some time to break it down. They got the goal, and then obviously the red card was frustrating and then changed the game, as you would expect that it would. Then the U.S. got a free kick, got the second goal. Bosnia had a nice little late flurry, but in the end, yeah, I mean, the U.S. did what we expected them to do, beat a team that they should beat at home.
What did you think about the call, the red card for
I thought it was soft. I thought it was just two players kind of coming together. Yes, in slow motion, it looked more serious than it was. There was no intent. There was nothing malicious about it. It was just you stepped on a guy awkwardly and it looked bad, and the referee went to VAR. I mean, he didn't even think it was a yellow card to start with. So that was a little definitely frustrating for the fans, but even more frustrating for the team in Balogun because again, showed his worth with a good goal and was dangerous the whole game.
So they're off the schneid. They finally defeated a national team from Europe after 5 years and 10 consecutive losses in those situations. Belgium on Monday in your town, Seattle, without Balogun. What do you think?
Well, this isn't the Belgium that I think we've seen over the last several years, but they're growing into the tournament, which is dangerous. You have a team that's 2-0 down and being outplayed and finds a way to come back late and win a match in extra time. We know they have talented stars. We know they can cause problems. I mean, this is a team that lost badly to this Belgian side in a friendly not too long ago. But this is a different U.S. team, and this is a different Belgian team. So at home, I still think the U.S. has a fighter's chance of getting through.
Second knockout stage win ever for the USMN team. First time in 24 years. They are on to the round of 16. For Casey Keller, I'm Jeremy Schaff in Santa Clara, California.
Party's on in Santa Clara, the party's on in Bristol. 10 feet to Golden Gate. Jeff Cameron, Greg Shea, sub on to talk 10-man U.S., not just holding off Bosnia, but pulling away with things.
Meanwhile, on the East Coast, Jalen Brown is a Celtic no more, and I have Boston homies losing their mind, and not in the positive sense. After failing to move the two-time All-NBA forward for Giannis, Brown heads to the team that bounced him out of the playoffs, Philly. In exchange, Boston receives Paul George, 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, including a saga that included, quote, full-blown shopping the former Finals MVP on Wednesday. Shams, Perk, kind enough to kick with us here on SportsCenter, and this was one of them trades, Shams, that had a lot of whiskey, tango, foxtrot reactions, if you know what I'm talking about there. We'll start with you, though, Shams. How exactly, the compensation is one thing, but the fact that this was within a division rival is a whole other level of what in Sam Hill is happening here.
The 76ers were among about 8 to 10 teams that were engaged with the Boston Celtics over the last few weeks about a Jalen Brown trade. But the Celtics' asking price was just so sky high. Mike Gansey, the Sixers' new president, just stuck around for the party, waiting for that price to continue to drop and deplete. He didn't make the Irish goodbye like some other teams did. But once they missed out on Giannis Antetokounmpo, when they offered Jalen Brown and 2 first-round picks, They then pivoted to try to request 4 to 5 first-round picks from teams. That price was not met. And the backdrop to all this is after that Giannis deal did not go through for Boston, Jaylen Brown did feel a level of disrespect. To shop a player like this, not only do you rub him the wrong way, but also his value plummets. Remember, 4 years ago, Jaylen Brown was offered for Kevin Durant. Then this summer, offered for Giannis. I'm told Jaylen Brown never formally requested a trade to the Celtics, but when I talked to people around the league, it was clear that if he were to be moved, he would also welcome that ultimately as well, because the other thing here is the Celtics faced a contract extension decision with Jaylen Brown in late July. The fact that they just traded him right now, that's all the indication anyone needs about whether they were actually going to ever offer him that extension. No one around the NBA, though, could have seen Jaylen Brown being traded at the age of 30 years old to an in-division Eastern Conference rival like this for a player 6 years older and some draft assets.
It's incredible just to see that compensation, as you say it once again. So it leads me to wonder exactly what else was out there for a guy, knowing that, as you said, the price essentially was just waiting to come down for a lot of it.
I do have to say this. The Celtics tonight believe this was the best offer that they were going to get, but I reported it earlier today. They were full-blown shopping Jaylen Brown around the league the last few days, trying to double back to teams that might not have wanted to give 3, 4, 5 first. Hey, what is your best offer now? What can you give us? Some teams felt like the Celtics were honestly yearning to make a deal today. And this is a player that has 3 seasons left on his contract. And so to be able to acquire him at this level, at the age of 30 years old, with 3 years left on his deal, it sent shockwaves around the NBA.
We got to get Perk in on this. Perk, you played in Boston. You won a ring there. You know, this is not a town with quiet opinions. How do you feel about this trade and the Celtics' outlook with, 3.5 months before the season?
Well, it was one of the dumbest trades in NBA history. And Mike Gansey, Jameer Nelson, Bob Myers, they should be serving breakfast in bed to Brad Stevens. I'm talking about cut-up fruit, seedless grapes, mint tea, toast with strawberry jam, because they finessed the hell out of him. And this is just sad all across the board. You're giving up a guy, Jaylen Brown, who's a top 10 NBA player in the league. And to me, Brad Stevens dropped the ball when he didn't win the Giannis deal against Pat Riley in the Miami Heat. So then all of a sudden he got desperate. All of a sudden emotions and feelings got involved. And all of a sudden when you get your feelings involved and it gets involved with business, stupid stuff like this happens. Paul George hasn't been reliable and basically available like consistently over the last 2 to 3 seasons. And now you get him at the age of 35, you play him alongside Jason Tatum, who's just coming off an Achilles injury, and there's no in-between with the Boston Celtics. We're talking about the city of champions. We're talking about one of the most historic franchises in sports, that's when it comes to banners, that's all that matters to their fan base. And so when you think about Jaylen Brown, a guy who's in the middle of his prime, who's coming off the best season of his career, stat-wise, it's a problem. And Brad Stevens has to fix this. The only way that he can fix it is by continuing to be aggressive in this market right now. Like, this is not enough. I will call the Wizards. Shams, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but if I'm Brad Stevens, I'm calling the Washington Wizards. I'm calling Rich Paul to see what's happening with Anthony Davis. Like, you know what I mean? You got to make another move. This can't stop right here. There's no way in hell you can justify and ratify giving up Jaylen Brown for Paul George. No way in hell. I'm not buying it, and the Celtics fan base is not buying it.
Perk, you're being kind with those reliability concerns. He's played, PG has 60 games just once in the last 7 seasons. Perk, Shop, stick around. Lakers were busy. They went post LeBron. We definitely want your thoughts on that.
But we move for now over to the diamond, and when I tell y'all I was befuddled when I saw the final score to this Padres Cubs game, matinee matchup in the friendly confines, but it was not friendly to any pitcher rocking a Padres jersey. Seiya Suzuki, runners at the corners, 3-run blast gives the Cubs a Japanese-born player with 100-plus career homers in Major League history. But it was the Dansby Swanson show on Wednesday. That's a solo shot in the bottom of the second. Shot City up 4. Bottom of the third. Swanson up one more game. It's already a 6-0 lead when you hear that contact from ball to bat. Put up 3 more. Red dead center field, 3-run shot. It's 9-0 Cubs. Pete Crow decided to get in on the action as well. Stand up on the PCA. Up out of here, giving the Cubs a 13-2 lead, and by the time we hit the bottom of the 8th, it's 18-3. A football score. We're just going to tack on a few more here. Grand slam puts him up 22-3. Final score 23-3. Career high 8 ribeyes for Swanson in the process, and that's part of a role that he's been on since facing the Mets last week in his last 10 games. I'm so sorry. Remember that. 26 ribeyes. The only other players on record to rack up at least 26 RBIs in a game in a 10-game span are Hall of Famers Joe DiMaggio, Jimmy Fox, Lou Gehrig, Mel Ott.
And he had no RBI for 5 straight games that streak.
That's right.
Junior Caminero came into Wednesday tied for the MLB season high with 5 straight games. Homer cracking open a 6-pack in Kaufman. The Rays visiting the Royals. Top 1, wasting no time with a runner on 425 feet. That's a homer in all 30 parts. Tampa wins 4-0 to go for the sweep Thursday. Caminero turns 23 Sunday. The youngest player since 1900 to homer in 6 straight games. The previous youngest, another junior, Ken Griffey Jr. July 25th, 1993 in Cleveland, his 6th straight game with the homer. Never iffy. If it's Griffey, 23 years, 246 days old. Then Griffey, after that, homered 2 more games.
Celtics fans in our control room again. Jaylen Brown, no longer a Celtic, and the cost, not a lot, but the storyline between him and Embiid should be an interesting one. That more next.
Her enamel, clinical enamel strength, can help us to keep our enamel for a lifetime. It's backed by science. It is clinically proven to strengthen our teeth. I would recommend this toothpaste to everybody. It's really an amazing product.
Summer is back, along with Chipotle honey chicken, fresh grilled chicken, seared peppers, and pure honey. Chipotle heat balanced with a perfect touch of sweet. Chipotle honey chicken is back, just in time for summer.
Same-day delivery for free. For real. Members get more at Lowe's.
Whatever the moment, make it a cocktail. On the rocks, bartender created cocktails.
I didn't know M&M's like eating M&M's.
Eating M&M's?
What have you done? Look, I won't judge. They're so airy, so crisp.
You think you know someone. M&M's caramel, now popped. Calories, 2.6 carbs. The only lighter than light beer that's worthy of being called Corona. Welcome to the root beer side of life. Mike?
I'm terrified of used car shopping and I cannot afford to overpay.
Buddy, I'm always here to help.
Show me, Carfax.
Carfax can show how damage impacts price, so you don't have to overpay. Get free Carfax reports on every car listed, only at Carfax.
Paying less for less ain't a good deal. But when you pay less and you get more, that's Straight Talk Wireless. Straight Talk's been the same price since they started in 2009. Straight